Greetings of the day. I am Dr. Renu. Today my session is on job analysis. What is work? What is the thin line difference in job and work? My objective of this session is to make you clear about the thin line differences or the aspects in work, job analysis, components of the job and ergonomics, and how to design the job. Being the management professionals or the students of the management or the commerce studies, it is very important to understand the difference in all these aspects. As with the difference, it is possible at your level to make the changes in these aspects and have the clarity in both the terms. Work is basically the efforts which directed towards producing, or the effort which is taken place to produce or to perform the task. That is work. But job is when the set of activities along with the assignment of the duties, responsibilities and the accountabilities associated to perform that particular job, to perform that particular set of the activities. So that is the part of the job. So this is basically your difference in job and the work. Work means the task which we perform or the effort which we taken place to perform that task, just accomplish it to get the result in the terms of the number of the outputs or in the terms of the number of the units produced. But whereas in case of the job is when we try to group the similar set of the activities, perform those set of the activities along with the set of the resources used and along with the authority as well as the responsibility to finish that job. That is the difference. In the further task, in the further session, you will be able to have the more clarity of all these aspects. Work into the jobs. Now, how the work is the part of the job? Work is the part of the job when we try to get the input is into the input means the resources. When we try to put the resources in the activities to transform those activities to get the final output, the output, that is the finished product in the terms of the services or in the terms of the number of the goods produced. So this is your output, right? So this is your work. This enables you to have the clarity that how the input travels in the transformation process to get the output and how the work is converted into the jobs, right? Now, if I talk about the job analysis, analyze a job, analyze the set of the activities performed by a particular job holder or a person is job analysis. Basically, it is, if I talk about this in a very technical way, it is simply an investigation or it is to identify systematically the tasks, means the works or the set of activities along with the duties and responsibilities within an organization. That is job analysis. If anyone talks about what is the component of the job, the component is definitely to understand. Component means the ingredients. The component means the set of those points which are included and which are must to perform that particular task or to perform that particular job. Those are the components, right? So to understand a specific job or a particular job and to make a comparison in one job with another job, right? In one, for example, in production job, in manufacturing job and in the selling job, right? In both the jobs. So it is very important to find out anyone, either me or you, right? So how you will identify the difference in the two jobs while analyzing, and how you will analyze? Firstly, you will try to identify what are the, after all, the components involved in their jobs. Then only I can can find out the difference now. So for the components, what I need to do is to divide that total job into the different components in the small set of activities. Once I join those small set of activities, and when I combine those, I will find the hierarchy in those activities, and at last I came across that, okay, this is the task or the job that person has, he or she has performed, right? So on the basis of that, I hope you came across job description, job specification. So job analysis, if I talk about this, is equal to JA plus JD. JA is job analysis plus JD. JD is your job description. So job analysis is based on, or you can say it is the combination of job description and job specification. Now if I ask you what is, though it is in the next session, but if I ask you what is the job specification, which specifies the skill, ability, qualification required to perform that particular job, right? Now in case of the description word itself indicates describe in detail, right? Describe what to do, when to do, how to do, where to do, whom to accountable, and all those things. So description indicates that the set of activities to perform, then detailing of the things, that how the resources to use, how much to use, whom to accountable, whom to answerable, when the appraisal is there, and all those things, right? So this is the job description and job specification. I hope you know about the recruitment process. If not, I hope you somehow have seen in the newspapers the advertisement regarding any job position. For example, position of accountant, position of HR manager, position of clerk, position of auditor, position of professor, position of teacher. So those are the vacancies. So what is included in that advertisement? That indicates specifications, that these are the set criteria required for that particular position. Now see in this slide, framework. What is the whole framework for the job design? Basically, see in this design, what it indicates firstly is the job content, right, and the task. So what is that job content? The job content and the task, and both are giving the feedback to the content. See, the task one means the work which, if I finish that, either in the form of the productivity or in the form of effectiveness or in the form of efficiency, that we had discussed, or I will discuss this again, right? So effectiveness, efficiency, or the satisfaction, absenteeism, turnover, right? So all these leads to the feedback to the job content, means the content of the job, the responsibility, the set of activities increase or decrease, or the coordination in the activity, the resources provision in the activities are purely based on the feedback which we received from my worker. For example, if you find in your worker, in the worker or in the accountant or in a manufacturer, for example in a hosiery industry, if you find that the output, means the number of units which a worker is supposed to produce, should be 500 in a particular day, right, in every day, right, every day. So if I found that the output is getting reduced, right, 500 output is not there, I continuously or constantly observe that worker output is only 300. Then I tried to find out that why it is so. Then I came across the workflow which is given to him is not accurate. How? I came across that where he is supposed to take the raw material. That place is quite far to the place of transformation. Then from the transformation, where the output reaches, there also I put his duty, which is totally wrong. If I reduce the body movement of my worker and make the raw material, means the workflow, closer to him, it will help him and it will definitely increase the number of units produced, because here the need is to control the fatigue. More so, if I found that the teamwork is not there, then the need is to create the teamwork also among the workers. Then if I talk about the 4 terms which you came across n number of times, I or you all came across that, okay, what are these terms? Job, I told you that the set of activities performed, right? And the set of activities with the assignment of authority and the responsibility along with the accountability. Now, job rotation. Job rotation in the banking sector, in the industrial factors, in the industry sector, in manufacturing sector, in BPOs, job rotation is there. Now, job rotation is to rotate a person, right? Movement of that job holder to get the job holder to the different positions to get the multi-skill or to get awareness of the each and every seat work. Seat work means positions work, right? So that's why they love to rotate the person every week or every month. Enlargement, as the word itself indicates, it enlarges, which is nothing but to increase the load of the task, the load of work on the job holder, nothing else. It is not related to any creativity or innovation. Whereas in case of the job enrichment is to enrich the job, increase in some authority, increase in some mode of that task, which leads to increase in the creativity and the innovation. On the basis of that, you would be able as an employer to understand whether the employee is having certain kind of creativity skill or the additional skill that we can easily identify. Now is your team, right? So in case of the work team is that where they work as a team in the spirit, right? I and related to we. Now productivity, as I talked with you in the previous slides, productivity is that not only production is number of units produced, productivity is where that how much output is produced in relation to the input. But it is based on effectiveness and efficiency, right? Here effectiveness and efficiency is doing the things right. Effectiveness is doing the right things. Again, no doubt in this whole production process which leads to production and the productivity on the basis of effectiveness and efficiency based on the input in the terms of labor, material, capital, whereas output is in the terms of goods, services, means quality or quantity. Then we have in the another session, I will definitely let you know about the various other things. I hope you understand the session, you understand the various aspects and how the job, work and the contents are related. And in case of any suggestion or in case of any other session, if you are looking for on any other topic, you can contact me. Thank you for listening this session. Thank you.